animated feel. So when you start this off, think of your composition on your page as you go through it, and try to get the whole body and the page laid out. So for example, he's leaning way back. Depending on which format you do, trying to do a vertical piece. So when you take a look at this gesture, this S curve they talk about goes from the torso, head torso, to the pelvis of these characters. So it's trying to form that. It doesn't always have to be the right reading letter S, but nevertheless it comes up to where you have the circular pieces, and they're all, when you think back to those squash and stretch drawings that we did, and now you have this whole selection. So if you think of it almost like just a loose gesture, I'll start it out that way, and then like I said, I'll pop off your page. But this not only gets you the line of action, but it also helps you with the proportion and simplification of things. So this gesture drawing that they do for life drawing does the same idea. And finding a torso. Now they really don't have a torso per se, so you kind of squeeze it in there. It's a cartoon, so as you're looking at that. And then the rubbery look of these legs. For initial animation, they used to just do those lines because it was easier and quicker to animate. And then it became a style. And then this running rotational spinning around there. So when you take a look at it, it's just like a stick figure built up with some thicker drawings type idea, cylindrical shapes and things. And then when you go back, that's when you have to slow down a little bit, find the center line of these locations, the look and feel of this space. So the negative space that you see, which is not the object, is between that, so you can kind of estimate what that is. So it becomes very loose. Comes up, and here's a circle for the cheek. And then the two eyes, since it's in perspective, one larger than the other. And they don't really give a lot of detail in this part, so that's where you have to add to it based on your ability. And then this extra eyebrow. So everything becomes elongated. And when you look at it all, and anything that you draw, you want to kind of make it so that it fits that piece. So that's the initial selection. And then as we get into the hands, everything that we've done from before comes to that selection. So try to start off as you go through that with the gestural sketch as you start up, and then making that piece fit in there really well. And again, using the theme of a pole vaulter might be the ticket for it. So go ahead and give that a try if you've finished the first sketch. That's good.
I wouldn't even be able to do that.
What?
I wouldn't even be able to do that. I'm not really a pitch point person. I was a big kid.
Thanks, Greg. Very cool. Yeah. I'm still going. He's going, man. What does it sound like? He's
He's
going.
taking freedom or
Let him take his time.
maybe instead of freedom.
No, no, no.
Bridges never sound more fun than anything.
Just going to